cost of renting isn't just a problem in Portland. A new study shows that renters in Oregon's smaller communities are actually outpacing Portland when it comes to just how much of their paycheck is going towards rent.
Jennifer Dowling looked into this, takes a look at who's outpacing the state's largest city.
Well, Jeff and Jennifer, I would have thought that Portland would take the title, but the study shows that people in some of the state's smaller communities are actually carrying a bigger burden here.
I've looked in Oregon City, I've looked in Clackamas.
Aaron Ide is currently living on a friend's couch. He's been looking for a one-bedroom to rent, but so far it's been impossible to find something affordable.
Even just for a simple one-bedroom place at low income, because I work at a fast food, so I don't have a lot, it's still pushing $800–900.
He says the average one-bedroom apartment is running about $1,200 a month, a number that would eat up most of his paycheck.
We have an affordability crisis that is going to continue to impact the middle class unless we do something heroic.
A new study from Oregon Housing and Community Services shows those renters are not alone. Researchers took a look at who was paying more than 50% of their paycheck for rent. The two cities that have the largest rent burden per paycheck are Oregon's two biggest college towns, Eugene and Corvallis, at 37% and 39%. And in the Portland metro area, it wasn't Portland at the top, but Gladstone at more than 35%. Gresham sits at just over 34%. Portland over 28%, followed by Lake Oswego and Oregon City and Salem at a little over 23%. And here's some statewide numbers. Newburgh sits at more than 28%, followed by Albany and Prineville at more than 26 and 27. Pendleton and Wilsonville fared better in the teens. Canby was the lowest at 14.
It's really just this opportunity for people to come together around some data and kind of get a little bit more in depth in what's happening in their community.
Heidi Gilbert is on Social Security and rents a room for around $400. She says the prices are forcing many to become homeless.
There's no other options for anybody. It just keeps going up and up and up.
And those communities that got a score of 25%, they'll be asked to take a survey on housing and also host a community meeting to get the conversation about how to overcome some of these housing challenges started. Back to you.
Okay, pretty eye-opening. Thanks, Jen. We found out about this story, by the way, from our media partners at the Portland Tribune. You can read much more about that online now.